24 World Sidecar Champion, saying that the number 24 machine of Sean McCain and Taylor Oldroyd, it's their first race, and that is the British Cup Championship winning bike of 2021.
Okay, thanks for the info, Harry. We genuinely appreciate that. There we go. Brad's got all the numbers. Right, okay, here we go then. The lights are about to go out. And away we race. And once again, Luke Williams hooks up well, but not as well as Sean Hegarty, who gets the 33 machine off the line. And he's going to take that little F2 machine into the lead at Paddock Hill Bend there. Let's see if he can hold on to that as he charges down the hill there. And he's got a gap of quite a few bike lengths there over the Williams machine at this early stage. Have a look at Luke. It's easy for me to say this because of my overhead view here. But you can see how tightly tucked into the cockpit Luke is in order to get as much of an aerodynamic advantage as he possibly can, because he's quite a tall individual there. As everybody makes their way around safely, we can see the very distinctive colours of the Greg Lambert machine there, the bright pinks there of him, and also the bike from the school there. Everybody safely through the first section.
He's looking there, and I didn't hear if you mentioned or not, so apologies if you did. And the number 11 machine is Simon Gilbert, not out there.
I didn't mention it at all. No, you're right. Simon is not there. I'm not quite sure what's happened to Simon.
No, he did his best Tokyo Drift impression down there at Paddock Hill Bend, but unfortunately not out in the second race of 4 across the weekend.
No, I do wonder quite genuinely if his passenger might have taken a bit of a thump.
Yeah, it's Cameron Winfield, isn't it?
Cameron Winfield definitely did a full Superman seat grab. Unfortunately, forgot the grab bit of the equation, really. Yeah, and definitely got the Superman bit flying nicely indeed. So that might well be the case there. But we hope Simon and Cameron will be back on the grid at some point, because they've got to be serious contenders for yet another championship.
Luke Williams looking for a move and for the race lead, and he gets it done down there at Surtees, Keith. So on this second lap of 9, it's Luke Williams and Kevin Colch who now take the race lead ahead of Sean Hegarty and Jack Napton. They have got over a second and a half advantage over Nicol and Connell on the number 88 machine as they come around Clark Curve at the end of this second lap, and it is Luke Williams who leads the way.
Well, it's F1 versus F2 battle, of course, there, and little F2s definitely aren't disgraced around this particular circuit. And if that is Luke's World Championship machine, that will have a 600 engine as well, won't it? Not quite sure what configuration it is, but I imagine if you're going to come to the race spaces to do some testing, then that is exactly what you want to run. That's what he'll be using for the World Championships this year. So certainly in terms of power, the little F2 machine is not disadvantaged. A little nimble. But I think the chassis of the longer wheelbases maybe handles a little bit better. But I'm definitely no sidecar expert, mate. I've been in one once in my life, and I'm not going to say that was enough of this lifetime. It was certainly a good experience.
More than most.
Exactly. Well, we'll talk more about the sidecar passenger laps, and we know a little bit more about them as Williams comes over the line with Colch hanging on in there. Hegarty and Napton second across the line. That's Nicol and Connell. Kirby and Salmon, Saunders and Coppett, Atkinson and Middleton. Top 4 machines are all F1 machines, then the first of the F2s. Now, hang on. No, Hegarty is showing us being in an F1 outfit.
Hegarty is an F1.
Oh, is it? Okay. I thought it was an F2 outfit looking at now. Maybe I'm not looking closely enough. I do apologise, because I'm used to seeing Sean in an F2. But
yes, that's right.
That's where I'm getting confused.
He's on the long bike.
Yeah, okay, fair play. My mistake on that one. I do apologise, folks, particularly sidecar fans. I know you're quite passionate about your sport. See Wakely and Hughes out there as well. Lockie and Rostrom. Graham Muldoon, Lambert and Jacks, who just go past Thomas and Sigsworth on that particular lap there. Costello and Parker in the top 15 there, ahead of Hanks and Kirk. Brian Alaria, and is it Lee Saunders on board there? I think it might be. Number 8
machine, yeah, that's a Josh Saunders.
Josh Saunders, there we go. The family thing gets confusing as ever.
That's Greg Lambert.
Is out there once again. Here, go on, mate.
Yeah, Greg Lambert and Brian Gray side by side as they go towards Paddock Hill Bend. And, we've got a non-working transponder for Luke Williams. Looks like Charlie Moss has returned to the paddock, and indeed he has. So you can see that number 38 machine rolling down pit lane as we speak. So an unfortunate end to the day for number 38 of Charlie Moss. You can see down there as well, or out there, sorry, is number 52 machine of Jim Noble and Abby Cager, who we saw on occasion last year. I know that they race in the classic sidecars as well. I think it was the Prometheus we saw them.
Okay. It's a great shame we won't be seeing the Prometheus Cup joining us at any time this year unless things change. Prometheus Cup to bring some great sidecars over from Europe, and of course you've got quite a good British representation at all. You mentioned the Lissaman family there, and on their BMW outfit. You also see Norton outfits, Hillman Imp-powered outfits, Mini-powered outfits, Norton Rotary outfits. There's a huge range of machinery that comes out at the classic sidecar meets. It's a shame we won't be having a sidecar festival, because that really had risen to be the blue ribbon event for the Benzie paddock, hadn't it, Bradley?
It certainly had, but there we go. You can see, yeah, Williams and Colstead transponder is going up and down on the timing screen, but they are out there. Fastest lap of the race is a 50.381, so if they are competing tomorrow, that will give them pole position as it stands at the moment, but with a 4.3 second advantage, I can't see them trying to better that one, although saying that, they're only 0.03 of a second away from it, 0.3 of a second away from it now on that previous lap. So they lead the way overall and in the F1. Sean Hegarty and Jack Napton in second position, then it's Nicol and Connell in third place. Formula 2s, it's Saunders and Coppup ahead of Lockie and Rostrom and Thomas and Sigsworth. But there goes Brian Gray and Frankie Muldoon on the all-red outfit. Next up is the 23 of Thomas and Sigsworth. So good battles all the way down. There goes Wes Petman.
I tell you, the shadows are getting a bit long. The sun's just gone by the clouds now, but I was just watching some very long shadows. I've got a hand in the air here. I think somebody could be returning to the paddock via the back door. I can see, are they going to come round the back there? Yes, they do. Not quite sure who that was. Might actually... No, I'm not going to speculate because I'll probably get it wrong. So we'll wait until they disappear off the timing screen. It's the only fair way to do it. There's only 2 laps left in the race anyway, as Williams and Coles come across the line to complete lap 7. Once again, no great changes there.
Yeah, Williams and Coles just trying to find their way
Atkinson
through.
And Middleton found their way past the Saunders and
Oh, sorry,
we've got a red flag. Yeah,
yep.
no, I just saw the red light come on there, mate. No need to apologise, mate. I'm not sure what's happened there. We have a quick look around.
There's a yellow flag at paddock.
Yeah, oh, red flag, yellow flag. Where are we? We lost something there. I can't see the marshals running anywhere.
Looks like the top of paddock. You can see marshals making the way. Oh, it's
there
on
we
the
go.
inside. On the inside, you see behind the fence.
We lost a passenger. That
Yeah.
could well be the